TIFU by thinking honey is spicy. Welp. The realization came today, but it's been going on for all my life. Every time I had good quality honey around, it always seemed to be kind of spicy to me, like a tingly feeling all over my tongue and lips. Kind of like pineapple sometimes. The thing is quite like the taste of honey, but the offset of being reminded of that for the next couple of hours meant it didn't happen too often. I always assumed that's just what honey is supposed to taste like until my GF told me that absolutely no one thinks honey is spicy and that I might be allergic. One call to my doc later, it turns out I am. Makes total sense, since I technically have an allergy to pollen and different grasses that I hardly notice. Kinda feeling dumb now. But at least GF and I had a great laugh. TL. Doctor. Thought honey was spicy, but it's just me having an allergic reaction. Edit. Wording. I did effectively the same thing but for chocolate instead of honey. I thought chocolate made everyone's saliva thick and throat and lips all hot and makes them sweat. Nope. Ha. Carrots for me, but my allergy developed spontaneously. At this point I, 36F at the time, was eating around 1 to 2 pounds of raw carrots a week. Then one day I noticed that my mouth was tingly and then going numb. I mentioned to my coworker that I thought my carrots must have been grown next to chili plants or something because they were spicy. She told me that wasn't a thing and that I should get checked out. Well, long story short, newly minted carrot allergy. I think it's pretty common mistake. Don't worry. Still funny though. I also had similar experiences with Japanese apple, kaki. 100% not sure I spelled it correctly in English. And for long time nuts. Every time I ate those my tongue would feel like it's on fire or like needles are stubbing me in mouth. Luckily it stopped happening with nuts before I died from anaphylaxis. Kaki I haven't eaten since I was a child, so I don't know about that one. I had the same problem with kiwi fruit. I was in my 30s when I finally learned it wasn't supposed to burn and tingle. Mine as mangoes. Never understood why people liked it, cause it always tasted like burning fire to me. Yup. Allergic to both the fruit and flavoring of it. I've been told that I might be able to have a mango-flavored chip, but I see zero reason to test it. I'm not a fan of hives down my throat and peeling skin and body rashes. I had a BF in high school with a similar situation. We were out to eat and I got a salad with carrots in it. I asked him if he wanted a bite, but he said he doesn't like carrots because they make your tongue itchy. I said what, no they don't, and he was so shocked that carrots didn't make everyone's tongue itch. I said, buddy, I think you're allergic to carrots, and it turns out he was LMAO. Reminds me of the revelation my oldest brother made as a teenager. I don't like the tingly feeling after eating this shrimp. After eating a bunch of shrimp and cocktail sauce at a Christmas party one year. Ironically, hot honey is really nice. Did you remove the bees before eating? If not, that's a spicy mistake. It's called oral allergy syndrome and it's tied directly to allergies of trees, grasses, weeds, pollens, etc. For me, it came on rather suddenly about 10 years ago and manifested itself with burning and itching in my mouth and throat every time I ate raw pitted fruits and some raw root vegetables. Cooking. BTW. Kills the proteins that cause the issues. Luckily, my OS has almost completely gone away by following a strict regimen of Flonase and Singulair every night. Ironically, the regimen was prescribed to treat my horrible seasonal allergies, which have now completely gone away. kind of amazing to be able to sleep through the night with clear nasal passages after suffering for over 40 years. Lesson to be learned from all these comments is that unless media or people overtly say, "This is spicy," you're probably allergic to it. The last 2 years I've eaten some very locally sourced honey with tea, and as an all-around sweetener, and my allergies were reduced significantly. I've historically had especially brutal seasonal allergies. I peeled a couple of fresh grapefruit into segments last night and munched on about a third of the slices. Within 10 to 20 minutes, my hands under my rings, where juice had collected from peeling, were really itchy, like I'd rubbed a chili on them. Then I noticed my mouth and lips in particular were also fizzing, as if I'd eaten a hot pepper. I do not remember this happening before. In fact, I used to like the sweet taste of a peeled grapefruit segment. Now they just taste spicy and bland. WTF. Allergies. Making honey spicy for humans for 500,000 years. Had the same thing with peanut butter. I don't think I ever noticed it when I'd have peanut butter and jelly as a kid. But any time I'd eat just a peanut butter sandwich, I'd notice a little bit of a burn. Made a massive sandwich with 1 inch of peanut butter a few months ago and thought I was going to die lol. Similar thing happened to me with cinnamon. For decades my gums would develop an itchy sensation, especially around the holidays. I mentioned the itching to my dentist one day. He looks me straight in the eye and asks, "Did you eat anything with cinnamon in it?" Quote, "I had some cinnamon buns that morning." I mean, my 3-year-old agrees with you, but basically anything he doesn't like he calls spicy. Including honey. Not honey graham crackers though. They aren't spicy. I thought that walnuts and pecans just had special effects like pineapple until my first year of college, when someone was like, no, they're not supposed to make your mouth hurt." LMAO, kiwis are spicy for me. Had the same thing, but with kiwis. Had no clue why people enjoy eating fruits that make your mouth slightly burn. Turns out I was allergic.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.